Put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag.
Freshman year can definitely be a lot. I sometimes wish I would have did things a little bit differently, but that's why I'm here to give y'all a little bit of advice. So hopefully y'all freshman year can go a little bit more smoother. Okay, I got a couple points on my iPad. It's not much, but I'm gonna just get into it. First of all, first and foremost, don't get with no seniors. Don't get with no upperclassmen. Personally, I'll let you have like sophomore because y'all right neck and neck. As a freshman, don't, especially not a senior, don't get with no junior or no senior. You have no business being with them. They have no business being with you, certainly. They only want you for one thing. Freshman year, you fresh meat for everybody. Do not give in. Because these kids nowadays, they got not bodies. Well, they do have bodies. They got diseases. They got all this, that. Don't give in. I'm telling you, you will be looking stupid when you done caught something that you can't get rid of. And then your mama going to be looking like, where you get that from? You was messing around with that little boy. Don't do it. Next is kind of a list. I'm going to just explain it. The next thing on the list is don't rush into a relationship. I'm not saying don't get into a relationship. Me personally, I feel like getting into a relationship, it's going to keep you sane. Mentally, intellectually, all of that. I'm a big person on do you, boo. If you want to get with that boy, get with that boy. But I'm saying don't just date people because ain't nobody else there. You know, like, get you a boy that you actually like, that y'all actually talk to. Don't date no boy that you was talking to for a week. You need to learn that boy or girl, whatever the case may be. But I mean, if you want to just jump into it, that's your life. You do you. Honestly, it really don't matter as long as they treat you decently. Next, friends. Friends are fake. You might think somebody your friend and not. You might got something they want. They might want your man. Shoot, the people that you think your friends, they're gonna be taking your man. They're gonna be making dramas in high school, especially. I don't know if middle school pages have pages, but in high school especially, they will make pages. It'll be the most random pages ever too. Like, it'll be a sleeping page or a page, and it's just drama and it's just messy. Sometimes it'd be your friends running the account. It'd be your friends telling people the information, all of that. I know at some point people was paying for information, and it goes around at different high schools. Literally, don't. Just watch who you talking to. If you're going to be friends with somebody, make sure they're like legit, they're close with you, they actually have a bond with you. Don't just be friends with people to be friends with them. Like, not to be like, you can't be everybody's friend. But you can't. You literally cannot trust nobody. You have to know how to trust and who not to trust, because people will play in your face bad. Next, procrastinating. Honestly, freshman year, I wouldn't say just procrastinate, because you have to get yourself into the habit of like sophomore year, junior year, you know. But honestly, high school is no different than middle school. The work is a little bit harder, yeah. But a lot of teachers, they still are lenient with you just because of the fact that, I mean, we're still children at the end of the day. Well, yeah, I can say we're, you know, I'm just a little graduate or whatever. But still, like, you're still children at the end of the day. Like, they're not going to be like, you're a minute late, I'm not taking your assignment. Now, some teachers, they do. They really do. So you have to pick and choose who you F around with. Because I had a couple teachers who literally did that. If you turned it in late, you couldn't get a grade for it. Or they'll be like 30 points off. So pick and choose who you want to play with. But I mean, like, at the end of the day, you need breaks. Even freshman year, you need to have a break from school at some point. Like, you can't just be school. So if you gotta just not do an assignment, don't do the assignment. Prioritize your mental health before anything, okay? That's my biggest thing. If you don't feel like doing it, you're exhausted, you're drained, don't do it. But just make sure that you don't get too far behind, because that can carry on with you to your senior year because of your GPA and stuff, which I'm gonna get into in a second. Next, hygiene. Don't, like, literally, I don't even know how to put this. Like, just don't smell bad. They will talk about you. Like, I don't even know how to just say. I was trying to think of how to say it in a nicer way. There is no nicer way. Don't smell nasty. Don't smell like anything. Smell fresh. Smell like, Dior. I don't know, whatever y'all wear. Bath and Body Works. Just make sure that you're showering, brushing your teeth, all of that stuff. Join clubs. Oh, join clubs. I really wish I would have joined other clubs. Make sure you're checking your email too before I say that. Check your email. You know how much stuff I missed out on because I did not check my school email. Check that school email daily. Okay? They send everything to your school email. If you don't check your school email, they will not say nothing to you because at this point, well, actually, as a freshman, they might. But as you go up, you don't know what's in your email. You gotta look yourself. I missed out on a lot of stuff because I didn't look at my email. So I would say check your email every single day. Every day that you got school, check that email. And I would even say, I'm not going to say check it when you don't got school because, who wants to be on their computer if they don't got school? Nobody. Right. So I'm not going to say check it if you don't got school too. But, sometimes teachers do like to send stuff on days that it's not school days. So do with that as you may. Join clubs. Join clubs because, for one, when you're a senior, there's a gnat in my room and it's really irritating me, y'all. But when you're a senior, chords, when you graduation, chords, or when it's an award ceremony, you get the little medals, I think it's called. Yeah, medals and stuff for all the different clubs you're in, the different certificates. It's really cute, all of that stuff. I just mainly say it for not only college, but for the chords. Because, who wants to be bare neck for graduation? Nobody. Next, upperclassmen won't bully you. I don't know. It's like I guess you can say like a stereotype that, oh, when you're a freshman in high school, you're going to get bullied by upperclassmen. No, you're not. They do not care. They're just trying to graduate and get up out of there. I promise you. Literally, they're ready to go over it, tired of school, and they on their last little stretch. They not worry about you, I promise. Pinky promise. Next, don't stress out. Don't stress out too much. Don't stress out about grades, boys, all that. This is your first year in high school. Live. It's okay to breathe and just live for a second. It's just the beginning. You're just getting started. Next, get close with counselors and teachers. I didn't do this. This is something I wish I would have did because you could see, if you was close with the teacher, you got to slide with some stuff, Not to say you have to be like the teacher's pet, but have a relationship with them. You can slide with some stuff. Just me doing my work and stuff, I kind of got to slide with some stuff because it's I normally turn my work in on time and this and that. So I was I got to slide with some stuff. If I was to turn an assignment late, and normally it would be 30 points off, I would be able to slide and just still submit it late and to get my full amount of points. But the closer you are to their teachers and counselors, the more you get from them. So do with that as you may. The last thing I got on this list is keep your GPA high. Your GPA, this year, I know for me, for college, my GPA, it got me accepted into college without even having to take an SAT, ACC, none of that, because my GPA was high enough. That also, if your GPA high enough, you get honor stoles, all of that for graduation. And then, too, you just get more opportunities. A lot of colleges don't accept you unless your GPA is a certain amount. Or if you apply a little bit later, obviously they're going to accept the person with the higher GPA over the person with the lower GPA. So it's kind of just goes hand in hand with your future. If you don't plan on going to college, it will still be nice to have a high GPA in case you decided one day oh, I do want to go. Because, things change every day. You might think you don't want to go to college, and then you come around 2 years later, I want to go to college. So just keep your GPA high. I would just say try to stay within a 3.0 and up, and you should be okay. Really, if you want to strive for the best, 3.5 and up, but that'll for sure get you what you need. But yes, that's just a little bit of advice for college freshmen. Not college freshmen, high school freshmen. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, comment. Bye.